everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Elizabeth, your coach and guide on all things health and healing. If you've been trying to heal your body, lose weight, balance your hormones, or just feel better in your life, and nothing seems to fully stick, then this video is for you today. Because one of the biggest things that I see, especially in women, is that we've been taught to approach health in a very one-dimensional way. We focus on what we're eating. We focus on the workouts that we're supposed to be doing. We focus on supplements that we think we're supposed to be taking, but we're missing the bigger picture, which is that true healing, real, lasting, sustainable health comes from addressing the mind, the body, and the spirit all together. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what that means, why it matters, and how you can start integrating this into your life in a simple and realistic way. So let's start with, why does the mind, body, spirit approach even matter? Your body does not operate separately from your mind, something the scientific realm is finally starting to catch onto and prove to be true. And your mind does not operate separately from your emotional and spiritual state, also stated to be true in spiritual texts going back for thousands of years. Everything is connected. For example, you can be eating perfectly healthy, but if you're constantly stressed out, overwhelmed, or in a state of survival mode, your body will still struggle to heal. You can be working out consistently, but if you have deep-rooted patterns of things like self-sabotage, a sense of low self-worth, or emotional suppression, it will show up in your behaviors and your results. And this is something even depth psychology touches on. Carl Jung spoke about how what remains unconscious in us will continue to direct our lives. Meaning, if we don't address what's happening internally within us, it will continue to manifest itself externally in our lives. So the mind, body, spirit approach is about bringing awareness, balance, and healing to all parts of you, not just one. So let's start with the body, for instance, because this is usually where most people begin. Your physical body is your foundation. This includes things like the nutrition you feed yourself, your daily movement that you get, your daily sleep routine, your hormonal balance, your state of your gut health, and these things absolutely matter. But here's the key. Your body responds to the environment that you create for it. It's not just about what am I eating, it's also about how is my body processing what I'm eating. For example, if your nervous system is constantly dysregulated, your digestion, your metabolism, and your hormones are all affected by that. Simple ways you can support your body would be to prioritize whole, nourishing foods, but not worrying about perfection there. Walking daily or incorporating gentle movement and even strength training is great, but not to overdo it. Support your gut with balanced meals and hydration, to create a consistent sleep routine for yourself, to focus on your blood sugar balance. These are the physical layers of healing, but it's only one piece, because there's also the mind, which is the nervous system, thoughts, and patterns. So next we'll discuss the mind, and this is where so much of your transformation either happens or gets blocked. Your mind includes things like your thoughts, your beliefs, or your subconscious patterns, your nervous system responses, and most people are living in a constant state of low-level stress or survival mode without even realizing it, especially in today's modern society. And when your nervous system feels unsafe, your body prioritizes survival over healing. This can look like having anxiety or overwhelm, burnout and fatigue, emotional eating or craving, feeling stuck in cycles. And some simple ways to support your mind can be daily nervous system regulation, like breath work, grounding, or walking in nature, journaling to bring awareness to patterns you have, reframing limiting beliefs, creating moments of stillness throughout your day, practicing emotional awareness instead of suppression, because healing isn't just about changing what you do. It's about changing how your body feels while you're doing it. So next we'll discuss the spirit aspect, which is your alignment, your purpose, and interconnection. And this is the piece that often completely is missing from traditional health approaches, because your spirit is your connection to yourself, your truth, your purpose, and your inner sense of alignment. This doesn't have to be religious. It's about connection, a connection to what feels meaningful to you, what brings you a sense of joy, what feels aligned with who you truly are. Because here's the truth. A lot of people are not just burnt out physically. They're disconnected from themselves on many levels. And when you're living out of a state of alignment for you, doing things that don't feel right, suppressing who you are, or constantly overriding your own needs, your body and spirit feels that. This is where we start to see things like chronic stress creep in, emotional heaviness, or anxiety or depression, a lack of motivation, feeling stuck or unfulfilled. And some simple ways you can support your spirit would be to try to spend time in nature as much as you can, practice a sense of gratitude or mindfulness, asking yourself, what do I actually need right now? Reconnect with your inner child and things that bring you joy, and create space for a sense of stillness, reflection, or meditation. Because healing isn't just about fixing what's wrong, it's about reconnecting to what's true for you. Now let's look at how it all works together. Because when you start supporting all three of these layers, your mind, your body, and your spirit, something powerful happens. Your body begins to feel safer, your mind becomes clearer, your energy becomes more stable, and your actions start to feel more aligned instead of feeling forced. This is when healing becomes sustainable. Not because you're trying harder or forcing things, but because you're finally working with your body instead of against it. So let's now discuss how you can start a simple daily integration practice to put this all together. If this feels like a lot for you to digest right now, I want to simplify it for you. You don't need to do everything all at once. Start with something like this if it feels right for you. A daily mind, body, spirit check-in. So for your body, ask, what does my body need today? Rest, nourishment, or movement? For your mind, ask, how am I feeling? What's coming up for me? For your spirit, ask, what would feel aligned or supportive for me today? Even just 5 to 10 minutes of awareness can start to shift everything for you. And this is exactly the work that I help women with inside my coaching programs, courses, and my monthly membership. Because I don't just focus on one piece of your health and ignore the rest. We look at the full picture going on with you. We work on your gut health and nutrition, your nervous system regulation, your hormone balance and mindset and emotional patterns, and reconnecting you back to yourself. So you're not just seeing temporary results, you're creating lasting transformation. And if you're ready to start this journey, I'll leave the links below where you can download my guides, join my free weekly newsletter and monthly membership, or apply for my coaching program. If this video today resonated with you, I invite you to like, subscribe for more content like this, and share this video with someone who needs this reminder today. And I'd love to know in the comments, which area do you feel like you've been focusing on the most, and which one do you feel like you've been neglecting? Because awareness is always the first step. Thank you for showing up today and allowing me to be a part of your journey to support you in your healing and self-discovery. I'm so grateful for your support, and I hope you found value in today's content. This is your weekly reminder to do something today that brings you joy. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.